So I finally got my color season analysis done, and when I got the results, I was completely shocked. I remember getting the email and being super excited to open it, and when I opened it up and read what the analyst had told me my color season was, my brain didn't know how to compute. It was like, wait, what? And I had this huge wave of frustration that washed over me because the results felt just so off from what I had expected. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kimberly, and this is a place where I like to talk about all things sewing and wardrobe inspiration. Today, I want to talk about my relationship with color in my wardrobe, what it was like before I had my color analysis done, how I tried to figure out my color season on my own, and then what shifted for me when I finally got professionally draped. So before I learned about color seasons, my relationship with color has always been a little bit loose and all over the place. There's been colors that I have gravitated to in the past, but I generally didn't have a clear sense of what colors suited me and what colors I enjoyed wearing. All of my shopping was more based on what I was liking in that moment, and there was no thought behind it, and there was no intention of how that specific piece was going to interact with the rest of my wardrobe or the colors that I have in my wardrobe. And that trend continued on even as I began sewing and buying fabrics, as I would just shop online and look at fabrics and see what appealed to me, and I would just buy those fabrics. But then what was happening was that I was making all of these clothing items, or I was adding pieces into my wardrobe, but it never felt quite right, and I could never figure out in the moment what was wrong. There were definitely times where I understood like, oh, I don't like this color on me, or this color doesn't suit me, but I never took note of that and assessed all of the observations that I had made over the years. And then when I found out about seasonal color analysis, the idea was really interesting to me. I looked into color analysis, and it seems like if you want to have a one-on-one personal draping session, it can run anywhere between $200 to $600. Even though that was super interesting to me, I was just like, I can't afford to pay someone for this color analysis. And so basically I just went on YouTube and I watched all of the color analysis videos that popped up on my feed. And then I also went on several websites and was reading about the different seasons and what type of features one season has versus the other. And I took some of those quizzes that kind of help you determine what color season you are. But even with all of those videos and all of that content that I was consuming, I still couldn't really tell what color season I was. And for example, a lot of the quizzes will ask you what color your veins are, and that's a way of determining your undertone. I think the different options are green, blue, and then greenish blue or purple or something like that. Whenever I would look at my own veins, it was kind of inconclusive. Like I was seeing multiple colors and it just didn't feel clear to me. And then another question that is asked a lot is whether you look better in gold or silver jewelry. And that was another one where I would put up silver to my face, or I put gold up next to my face, and I honestly couldn't tell which one suited me better. I would watch these YouTube videos where people would show you the difference. They would put up one color of blue and then they put up another color of blue, and then they would kind of make it a game where you have to figure out which season they are. A lot of those videos, the person would be like, oh, it's so obvious. I'm a dark winter. And I would be looking at the drapings and think the complete opposite. I would think that the color that they said looked good on them actually washed them out and the other color looked better. And so all that to say is I did a lot of research and I still felt really confused by my colors. But then I just kind of looked at all of the information I had and I decided that I believed that I was a soft autumn due to my golden skin tone and some of my other features like my darker hair and my dark eyes. I felt pretty confident about that at the time, and a couple of the quizzes too, I feel like they alluded to me being a soft autumn. And so I was super happy, and I decided to start curating my closet to more reflect that color palette. I was adding in all of these very soft and earthy tones into my wardrobe. The energy and the vibe that it gave off aligned with the energy that I wanted to carry in my day-to-day life. And I guess I just became a little bit invested in that color palette. I was happy with that color palette, and I was making things that were in those earthy colors, and I felt really good about it. But I did have two separate occasions where I had random interactions with people in my community. One of the times it was somebody on Craigslist that was coming to pick up something that we were getting rid of, and she commented on how washed out I looked, and she was just like, wow, why do you wear such bland colors? You're too pretty to be wearing such bland colors. They wash you out. And I left, and I was just like, when she left, I was just kind of like, well, that was a really weird and not nice thing to say. And I kind of just like put it in the back of my mind and didn't think about it again. And then I had another interaction where someone had mentioned that to me again about my colors not suiting me. And it just was kind of this moment of like curiosity of like, huh, that's interesting that people keep saying this to me, even though I have done all these quizzes and I am being intentional about my color choices. And I think that this is my color palette. This conversation came up quite a few times with my husband, just because I see so much value in knowing my color season, because it would just give me so much more clarity moving forward in my life, because I am someone that is paralyzed by decision fatigue, and I am very indecisive, and I can kind of like focus on a piece of clothing, for example, and not know what color to buy. Like a pair of shoes, for example, I could be like, oh, I don't know which color is better. And I will spend all of this mental energy trying to figure out the best color for me and my wardrobe. And so I saw the value in it, and I had mentioned it to my husband. And then it was either Christmas or my birthday, I can't remember, but he ended up buying me a color analysis with someone, and it was online, so it was much cheaper than doing an in-person report. And then I followed all the instructions, and I sent the woman several pictures of me in natural lighting with no makeup on. And when she sent me my color analysis results, my stomach literally dropped, because I was so shocked by the results, and I just really thought she was going to tell me that I was a soft autumn, or maybe somewhere else on the autumn spectrum. And then she told me that I'm a deep winter, which really, really surprised me, because deep winters, a lot of the colors are very saturated jewel tones, like deep teals and forest greens, and like very bright and saturated blues and navies. According to her, deep winter is also one of the few color seasons that can pull off black and that look good in black. And it just totally blew my mind, because I was like, okay, I've never liked black. I don't like wearing black. I feel like it's very harsh. And I've had jewel tones in the past that I didn't gravitate towards. And up until that point, I had been telling myself like, oh, you don't need a professional analysis, because intuitively you probably gravitate towards the colors that suit you. And so she gave me those results, and I was very upset. And I was talking to my husband about it and just saying, I'm going to email her, because I'm sure that she's wrong and that she misdiagnosed my color season. And I ended up waiting. I ended up deciding to just like sit with the information for a few days. And I pulled it up a couple more times later and was like looking at all of the drapings that because she provides a bunch of draping photos so you can kind of see what she's talking about. And I started looking at them more closely, and I was like, oh, I actually think she is right. I think that I do see what she's saying. I started to understand where she was coming from, and then I just started to incorporate more of those colors into my wardrobe slowly with things like Lucky Sweater, where I was trading, basically it's like thrifted items. So I was trading items for the cost of shipping and being able to bring in this new color palette in a way that was affordable. For example, this dress that you probably see me wear quite often, this would be considered in my color palette. And I do agree that it helps highlight my features, and the contrast of the saturated colors, it brings more light to my face and it doesn't compete with my skin tone or wash it out. And so basically this color analysis report was so eye-opening for me, and it really helped me to understand what my color season actually is. It gave me permission to wear these brighter colors without feeling self-conscious, because I think there was an element for me before I got those results where I just didn't gravitate towards these colors because they felt too bold for me. And I almost wonder if I was just trying to hide behind those soft, earthier colors, because it almost made me more invisible in a sense, and was a way for me to hide behind my clothing instead of standing out. And I can definitely get into more of the psychology behind it later, but I just wanted to share the story of my color analysis results and how it has completely shifted the way that I think about clothing, the way that I'm thinking about my sewing. I'm just really grateful that I took a few days to process the information and to kind of sit with the results that she gave me, and having implemented it into my life and actually put that information to good use in my sewing and also with my ready to wear clothing that I add into my wardrobe. I have seen the difference that it's made in my energy and in my mood, and just physically too. When I take pictures of myself or I have videos that I'm putting up for YouTube, I do notice the difference, and I feel like I feel and look more vibrant than I did before. It was just very eye-opening to me how much color can play into the way you feel and the confidence that you have. This video is just the beginning of this conversation. I feel like I've barely scratched the surface, and there's so much to say about this topic. I won't spoil what's coming next, but if you are interested in color seasons and color analysis and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please feel free to subscribe, because I'm planning on releasing several more videos related to this topic. And I guess you can call it a series in a sense. But yeah, this is just a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and it's really, really been a game changer for me. I am just so excited to share my experience with all of you, because I truly love this community, and it's just so inspiring to interact with each other and get more clarity on our sewing and our wardrobe, and just being able to figure out along the way like what is helping us feel our best. If you've ever had your colors done, or you've ever felt confused about your wardrobe the way that I was, please feel free to share in the comments. I always love hearing from you, and I'm sure that other people would also love to hear what you have to say. I hope this video was helpful for you and that it possibly sparked some curiosity. I can't wait to continue this series. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.